everybody! Welcome to part 2 of the Writeathon. I
Hello.
hope everybody was able to get up and stretch and get some water and get something to eat and whatever you needed to do. And are ready to keep writing. Sorry. I have to flip the lid of my cup around so I can actually drink out of it.
That's important.
This is so annoying. It's one of those hospital cups that has like the
Tabby tab.
There we go. Now I can drink out of it. Delightful. Okay. So I hope everybody did a little bit of self-care. And on screen with me, I have the lovely Sage. Sageosaurus Rex, as the name says. You didn't want that name?
No, I just forgot that I hadn't muted the YouTube, and suddenly we were talking at me.
Oops.
And now Chrome is frozen and won't let me mute anything.
Oh no!
It's fine, it's fine. We're on fire, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so I'm using the same timer that I used in my stream yesterday, which is a crackling fireplace with Christmas music, and it's just all the things I need right now. So we're using it. Timer, awesome. Share audio. Okay. We're not starting a sprint right this second. I just wanted to get it ready. And now it is ready. Okay. Sigh, my cat decided to sleep on the keyboard while I took a bio break. He managed to write 3 pages of gobbledygook. Good thing I hit save before I left. Oh boy. Aren't pets just the best? All right. So
that is why it is important to back up your work.
Save your work before you leave the computer every single time. Every time you leave your document, save your work, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay, so in the stream so far, we have Devin, and we have Stephanie, and we have Keep Faith the Baby, and we have Tamama, and we have Moon Bunny, also right here.
Hello.
And then we have Key. All right, so I think we could just jump straight into a sprint.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Since it is the last day of NaNo and we're trying to get all the words. So yes. Let's do it. Okay. And in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, there's our first print done. How did everybody do?
I edited one segment of the podcast, one 3-minute segment, which I edited painstakingly, looked at and realized I'd gotten it down to 6 seconds, and decided to just delete that entire chunk.
So you spent a long time on something that wasn't worth it?
Basically.
Darn.
Also, I passed Mr. Sage a note about part 12 so that he can add it to his calendar so he knows what's happening.
Nice. Speaking of part 12, the person that was originally signed up to do part 12 of the Writeathon backed out without saying anything. So Sage has graciously agreed to step up and host the Part 12 segment. That stream has been added to the playlist, so the playlist is now complete and good to go, so you can follow that along for the rest of the Writeathon. So yay! We had Orla join us just after the sprint started. Hello, Orla. And we had Simon Finn join us. Hello, I believe you're new to my channel, so welcome, and I hope that you get lots of words done during this Writeathon. Let's see. Tamama got 72 words edited in, and Orla got coffee and opened the work computer. That's progress. Coffee is important, especially early in the morning. For myself, I finished editing the chapter that I was working on in Amber's book, and then decided that that was enough for the night because my eyes are starting to get a little bit drowsy, and I can't really focus as much on editing when my eyes are tired. Like, my body itself, perfectly fine. My eyes are like, I don't really want to look at things right now. So, yeah. So, if I want to do a good quality editing, I need to have my body functioning properly, including my eyeballs. So, I put that away, and now I'm working on my NaNo project, which I'm not going to win NaNo, like, by any means, because I'm only at 14,000 words, and there's no way.
Yeah,
there's no way. But I at least want to work on it. So,
but the important thing,
if by some miracle I manage to win, I don't know how that's going to happen. But I mean, I guess I could. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, you could if you were dictating.
Yeah, I could try
because you can speak a lot faster than you can type.
And the typos would be lessened.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Part of the reason why I don't write as fast is because I backspace when I make a typo and I notice that I made a typo.
Same.
So, like, a lot of people can just type and power through and then go back and change it later. If I know I made a mistake, I can't.
Got to go back and fix it.
I can't continue. I have to backspace and fix it. So that kind of bogs down my typing speed a bit.
Same.
He got dragged down a rabbit hole and lost track of time. That's okay.
It happens.
And Simon is at 46.5K now, and I think I have it in me to win.
I mean, you're right there.
I mean, 3.5K? 3.5K.
3.5, yeah.
In one day. That's really not that much. I think my record for one day is like 7.5K.
Yeah.
And I'm a slow typer, so I'm pretty sure you can win. I have faith in you.
We believe in you.
Oh, so close. You can do it. Absolutely. 100%.
Yes.
Let's see. He says, I don't know. I wrote 42K in one day. Holy cow. It took me all day, and I was in the flow that whole time. Afterwards, I crashed for 14 hours, woke up, and cried.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not following NaNo rules. I am a rebel to my core. Have you ever known me as anything else?
No.
So, I went in knowing that I was not going to make 50K. I just wanted to see how far I could get in the story.
Right.
And then last week, despite it being week 3, I got completely week 2'd. And I haven't touched my NaNo project in about 10 days, but I have been working on other things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this next segment of the podcast, and then I'm going to switch to one of my other fanfics, probably for the rest of the stream. And then when I go onto my stream, I'll go back to the podcast editing.
Nice. Well, as far as what I'm going to do until I go to sleep, if I go to sleep, I'm not going to be able to work on Amber's book until I get rest, until I sleep.
Right.
So I'm just going to write as much as I can and see how much words I get. If I happen to somehow miraculously pull out all those words out of my ass somehow, I mean, great, but I doubt I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm not really upset about it either. Like, I wanted to do NaNo, and it would be great to win. But before NaNo started, I had said, like, I'm going to do NaNo, but if I have a client book I'm working on, that's going to be my main priority, and I'm not going to worry. Like, NaNo, I'll still try to write every day, but I'm not going to try to win if I have to focus on this book. And look at this, a client book that I'm working on. So,
yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, getting paid and being able to like survive daily because I have money in my bank account is more important to me than winning NaNo.
Absolutely.
So, you know. Let's see. Thanks, Orla. Where are you at or not following the NaNo rules this year? It was not worth it to write the 42K in one day.
Yeah.
I can't afford to crash for 14 hours because I am a stay-at-home parent to a toddler, and I have to be able to function to care for that mongrel. So,
yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot crash. So usually when I do pull an all-nighter for some reason, I will pull an all-nighter, stay up all day, and then as soon as she goes to bed, I go to bed, and then I sleep in until she wakes me up.
That's fair.
And I overload on coffee. Orla is not nanoing this year, but is being a cheerleader for everyone else. And Key is not nanoing either, but deeply desires to finish the damn book. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do it, Key. The damn thing is at 145.7K, and Key is working on the last scenes. So you're pretty close then.
Yeah.
You're getting there. And Key is in the same time zone as me, so you have plenty of time. Because we just barely entered midnight, our time.
Yeah, so you got this. We believe in you.
You got it. Woot woot.
Woo.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to update my word count before it hit midnight, and now it's going to tell me that I lost my streak. But I did write words before it hit midnight, so let me just grab those really quick. Where are they? Okay, there it is.
I mean, you should still get your streak if you go in on the stats page and add it from there.
Yeah, I just don't know how many I wrote. I just gotta look and see, because I'm writing in for the words, and it tells me how many I wrote, but it doesn't tell me the actual word count that I have left over because I backspace a lot. So it's not 100% accurate for me. So I wrote 329. Nice.
That is a good word count.
Yes. So now I will go add that in for yesterday, which for me it's still today, but it's technically yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Now I have saved my streak. And according to this, in order to win, I need to write 17,649 words.
I mean, it's not completely impossible.
Oh, wait, no, that was yesterday. According to this, for day 30, I need to write 34,968 words to win.
Okay, that is pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, I doubt that will happen. I
wonder what mine says.
I mean, I could try. I might try, but I also did not do any outlining of this project at all, and I've just been winging it this whole time, and so I don't really know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Because I've also been jumping around to different random scenes, and so I don't even know what the right order is for this story or anything.
Fair enough.
You got something going on over there?
The dogs just went crazy. So
Mm,
just hold on 1 second.
okay.
Is that someone yelling?
Ooh.
Mr. Sage has gone to investigate.
Okay, wonderful. Now, Mr. Sage is being the protector, and you can work.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of work, I think
well,
we could do another sprint.
So my guess is it's just people putting their trash out, but
Yeah, because it's like mid-morning for you, right?
yeah, it's just gone 10 a.m.
Because I'm sitting here at midnight, I'm like, oh my God, why would there be people outside, forgetting that you're in South Africa?
Hello from the future.
All right. So speaking of work, let's do another sprint.
Let's do another sprint.
Woo, let's do it. I really like this timer. It brings much joy to my life.
Indeed.
All right. And in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I need like just a few more seconds to finish bidding this monster.
Fair enough.
I have 25 words. 25 words. Just one moment.
You can do it. I believe in you. Woohoo!
Yay, I did it. Okay, cool.
So that's how you did. You beat the
Yay!
monster.
I beat two 150
Awesome.
word monsters.
I am very proud of you.
So, and also, the reason why I pointed out the stream being an hour early, by the way, is because Devin messaged me like, "Hey, does part 12 start at 3:30 or 2:30? Because it says 3:30 on the spreadsheet, but it says 2:30 on the playlist." I'm like, I think Sage may have scheduled an hour early.
I use Savvy Time for my time conversions, and I didn't realize when I did the conversion that it had defaulted to a previous search that I had done before the clocks changed. So it was stuck in daylight time.
Gotcha.
And I didn't notice because South Africa doesn't use daylight time. So, yes.
Gotcha.
So that's what I did. I fixed that, and I made toast, and I watched half of a one topic video. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let's look at the comments. Devin is working on a synopsis. Sigh. I feel that sigh deep in my soul. Okay, Key says, okay, I think I fixed the worst of the mess. Word count shrank to 145.6K. So you cut about 100 words then? Nice. Tamama got 93 words. Awesome. And is slowly yet surely getting through the last 1K. I'm proud of you. You're getting there. And you still have like a whole day to get that last 1K. So
yep. You can do it. We believe in you.
And Orla read and answered some emails. I made a to-do list. Funsies. Those are all very important things.
Yes, they are.
Also, I saw your post for the what is it called? What is
anthology?
Yes, the anthology. Thank you. I've been struggling with that today. Like, I can't think of just basic ass words that I use often. I saw your Instagram post about the anthology, and I want to participate this time. And the theme that Jay suggested has me coming up with some ideas in my brain. So if that's the one that gets voted in, then I might have something.
Everyone should definitely participate because it was loads of fun.
Yeah, it was really... I liked listening to all the stories last time, so... I didn't have anything short enough for it last time because short fiction is really just not my strong suit. But I have a couple ideas for the theme that Jace had suggested, so if that's the theme that gets picked, then I might be able to participate this time.
So my submission for the anthology, the last one, was actually my third attempt. Because the first thought that I had, I started writing it and I realized that it needed more time than I could give it. So I switched to another idea and I rough drafted that idea, sent it to RP for critique because I could tell there was something wrong with it, but I couldn't tell what was wrong with it. And he was like, yeah, this, and this. And I was like, oh. I totally see that now, and I do not have time to fix that. So then I just went, okay, poem time, because I can throw out a poem in like 15 minutes.
Right. So Simon is asking what the anthology is. So it's an anthology that Orla has been organizing. She's already done one in September, or maybe it was August.
September.
And it's audio anthology here on YouTube, and you write a short piece and record it and post it on YouTube, and then it gets added to the playlist for the anthology, and it brings a lot of traction to your channel, and people get to see a little slice of what your work is like, and you can get super fancy with it and do like music and like images and video and stuff, or you could go really basic and just have like your voice with the words on the screen, or whatever you want to do. But I didn't participate last time just because I didn't have a thing for it, but I really enjoyed listening to all the pieces. And here, since Orla's the organizer, we'll use this description. It's a flash fiction playlist by a load of author tubers that she organized a few months ago and is now planning for the next one. Woot woot! It's really awesome. I really want to try to do it this time and actually submit a piece, because it was just really cool to listen to all of the other ones last time. Like, there's some really awesome stories in that last anthology. And, like, I was surprised by the amount of horror stories that there were. Like, I feel like horror is really well suited to short stories and, like, flash fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it shouldn't be that surprising, but yeah, it was fantastic.
I just put the playlist link in the private chat.
Oh, for the last anthology.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Let me... Come on, computer. Do what I want you to do. Okay, so this link I'm about to post is the playlist for the anthology, the last one that has already been completed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so definitely, Simon, you should totally check out the next one. Orla posted, I believe, yesterday.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. She posted on Instagram that she was getting ready for the next one and was asking for theme ideas. So you could definitely go to her Instagram that Devin linked right here and find that post and like either suggest the theme or look at the ones that were already suggested and like pick your favorite one, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I really want Jace's theme to win because he told me what story he wants to write for that theme, and I need that story to exist. Because it's based in his book series, and me and Jace are like hardcore critique partners for each other, so we basically both know like every detail about each other's book series and worlds and stuff. So like, he told me which part of his series he was going to do, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I need this.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Orla. Mostly update on Instagram, but I'll update on my channel too. Yeah, well, I look forward to it. And, whatever theme gets picked, I'm going to try to write something for it. But we'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not good at short fiction.
Yeah, I've also already got a couple of ideas bouncing around for the theme that Jace suggested.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be my favorite, but there are so many good theme ideas.
Right, I need to go back and look because there was only a couple on there when I saw it, so I need to go back and look and see what the other ones are.
Mm-hmm.
Because I may see one that I like more. I don't know yet. Because Jace's theme suggestion of obey, like, there's so many opportunities there for me because, like, he had said, like, I could do something in my own world because a lot of the stuff for my main character is her obeying the rules of the world and, like, that kind of stuff. Like, if she doesn't obey them, then a lot of bad things are going to happen, basically. And then I was thinking also, like, she had wanted to, my main character in my series wanted to be a police officer, so I could, like, do an alternate timeline where she did become a police officer and do something like that. Or I could draw from my military experience because I was in the army. Like,
Mhm.
so many things I could do for that theme. The Twisted 10 are looking for ARC readers and street team members.
Yeah.
Damn it, I dropped my candy cane.
My computer just did something weird, so...
Weird how? What did it do?
Well, it's stopped screen. So I have two monitors, and it's just suddenly like the screen is not working anymore.
Oh no. Well, should we go into a sprint so you can try to figure that out and fix it?
That's probably a good idea.
All right, let's do that. We'll jump into our third sprint, and that'll give Sage a chance to fix their computer and whatever's going on with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You might have to mute me.
Yeah, I will do that. Okay, come on. Timer. No, don't start yet. Damn you. Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, there's another sprint done. I think Sage was able to fix the computer issue for the time being.
For now, yes, and I'm hoping that it holds for a couple of hours. Because my stream is up next, so
Right. Well, fingers crossed. So, how did everybody do? I wrote, I don't know how many words. Hold on. Actually, a lot more than I thought. Hold on a second. Okay, so in one document I wrote, because I'm writing all for the words, and so I have like different files for each scene. So in one file I wrote 667, and then I started a new file and wrote another 76.
excellent.
So I don't know how that happened, but that happened.
The important thing is it happened.
I mean, it was kind of an easy scene to write because it's where my main female character, because this is a romance, so the main female character's husband just told her, like, hey, I fucked up letting you leave and I want you back. Like, I've been going to therapy, I haven't dated anybody else, and I want us to be together again. And so it was kind of an easy scene to write because I had already been thinking about it for a while in my head. So it just kind of happened somehow. So That surprises even me. So, Tamama got 69 words. Yeah, I'm like, I think it's Jordan's influence on me because he's the type of person that like makes the 69 jokes all the time. And like whenever we're watching TV, he makes me turn the volume to 69, like typical man, you know. And I think that kind of rubbed off on me a little bit. So whenever I'm writing a scene with intimacy happening, when I'm done, I always have to have the ending word count be end in 69. And I will write extra words or take away words to make it happen.
I mean, we've all got our weird traditions, so.
Yeah. So. And now that I'm working on a romance, it's happening more often than normal for this project because it's a romance and like intimate stuff is kind of it's not the end all be all for romance, but it is generally more important in romance books than in non-romance books. So he got 347. Awesome.
Woo!
Yay. Okay. Well, we've done 3 sprints. We are going to have time for a 4th, so yay. And I feel like I may need to make coffee soon, but then I'm also like, maybe I should just go to sleep. But then I'm like, but what if I could actually pull this off and win NaNo? And if I'm going to do that, I can't sleep. So.
I'm going to say sleep is more important.
You're probably right, but my competitive ass brain is like, no sleep, must win. So.
But sanity is important.
Truth. I will just, I guess, keep writing until I just get too tired, and then I'll sleep.
Fair enough.
This next scene that I started is the main male character confiding in his sister about like, yeah, I'm in love with the other person, and I don't know what I'm going to do without her. And it's going to be cute.
We like cute.
I love the 2 characters together, but because I've been skipping around, I have not written any of the scenes of them actually falling in love, just like them meeting and then them being in love. So I have no idea how they get to where they are.
Fair. I have the same problem. The book that I'm supposed to be handing, or that I was supposed to hand to my editor in March. So I'm just a little bit behind on that.
Just a smidgen.
Just a smidgen. It's okay. We've talked it out. I realized that so the main male character has been in love with the main female character since they were teenagers. She in between married someone else, and he has passed away. She's now a widow. So I have a couple of scenes where he's like pining for her. But I haven't actually got any scenes where she is starting to come around to him.
Yeah.
So that's something that needs to happen, because they dated when they were teenagers, but they dated for like 4 months and then his family moved away.
Okay.
And he just kind of never got over her.
Right.
So
but that's
it's
like
kind
real
of
cute. So
it's kind of like a little bit like Persuasion in that whole they were together but they weren't allowed to be together, and now they're older and wiser and get to be together kind of thing.
Right. That sounds really cute.
Well, I'm hoping that I can make it cute.
What kind of genres do you usually write?
So this is my first sweet romance. All of my fanfic is romance.
Okay.
But I'm generally more comfortable in sort of contemporary, I want to say domestic fiction, like slice of life kind of drama, but not like thriller or anything like that. Although I do write that as well, but contemporary is kind of my thing.
Cool. I know a little bit more about you now.
Yes, you do.
I am generally more comfortable with fantasy / science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
I have a whole series that I work on with my best friend just for fun. Like, it's not something that I it'd be cool for me to actually make it into books and publish them, and he said he would be okay with that, but we kind of just do it for fun, where we're making our own like superhero universe, like the MCU or the DCU or whatever, and it's been really fun. And our main like cohesive storyline is the apocalypse through like the Christian apocalypse, and that's been really fun. And that's just a side project. My main stuff is like urban fantasy with like vampires and werewolves and stuff like that. My main series is she's a supernatural detective.
I love that.
Yeah. And there's more to it too. Basically, monsters are from alternate worlds, like other dimensions. And her bloodline is was like given the power over the gateways between the worlds, and so she's basically like the border patrol for supernatural monsters.
Okay.
And also she's like the last living person in her bloodline, and so that's also an important thing that like is focused on a lot too, because she has to quickly like have children and avoid being killed.
Okay.
And then this NaNo project is my first contemporary romance, and it's been interesting.
Well, I want to read all of the things.
Oh,
so
me too. I like reading all of the AuthorTuber stuff because it's awesome.
Yes.
Speaking of AuthorTuber books, you guys should go buy this one.
Yes.
I'm working on it right now for the second edition, but it's real good. I'm trying not to like get too attached to it, because I feel like once I like openly am like, yes, I really like it, then I'll be less harsh with my edits. And I want to get the edits so that the book can be as good as it can be.
Yeah.
But Amber was like, she asked me, she's like, do you like it? Because you don't really like talk about if you like it or not. I'm like, oh yeah, I do like it. I'm just trying to like stay impartial as much as I can. She's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Devin says sleep can wait until December.
I mean,
maybe sleep can wait till December. We'll see how I feel in a couple hours.
I mean, the thing to remember is that you have a toddler, and you can't afford to crash for 14 hours.
Yeah, it's not the first time that I will have stayed up all night and day, but it would be the first time that I've stayed up all night and day writing the whole time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I will make a decision when I start to get tired, and that decision will either be to go to bed or make coffee.
Fair enough.
I think we could do our 4th sprint and then wrap up so we can get ready to go over to your side.
That sounds like a plan.
And so people can have their break and such. All right. Let me reset this timer. I really like this timer. I just don't like the intro at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, our fourth sprint is finished. How did everybody do? Kaylin Claudius joined us. Hello, I remember you from another stream earlier in the month. So welcome to the Writeathon. Tomorrow.
I have my moments.
Keep Faith was mostly working on a video for YouTube. And Key says, holy crap, Meadow, I'm done. I've been working on this since I started chemo, and now it's finally done. I just need to get hold of my beta readers to see how they're to see if they're still willing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad that you were able to finish it.
Yes,
Finally.
woo!
It's fantastic. And I'd be willing to be a beta reader, but I haven't read the previous books in the series, so I don't know if that would be a problem or not. But I think you sent me an arc for the first book in the series that I still need to read, so I could get started on that. Kaylin joined at 7 minutes and got 103 words. Awesome job. And Tamama got 42 words. Kind of wish there were more errors to correct so I can get more words. Dang it. And Kaylin was asking how the last day of NaNo is going for everybody. It's going okay for me. I'm probably not going to win, but I may try. I updated my word count based on, like, I finished a scene and I updated my word count, and now it says I need 34,968 to win. Oh.
I mean, you could do it.
I'm kind of starting to feel drowsy, so I don't know. If I'm motivated enough, I could go to bed and then get up really early and write for the whole day. But
you could. Maybe you should do that.
I don't know. I'm debating. I'm still trying to decide. Okay, so we are at the end of my time slot. A little bit past it.
Yes.
So we're going to wrap up here. And Sage, you can say a couple of words if you want to. Otherwise, we can just skip that.
I'll see you at the top of the hour on my channel.
Okay, so we are at the end of the stream. This is your moment to get up, stretch, move around a little bit, move your body so that your blood gets flowing. Get some food if you need to, drink your water, take any medication that you need to take, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. And we will be continuing on with the Writeathon on Sage's channel, which I have the playlist I can put in there for you guys.
Devin has just linked the next stream as well.
Oh, there you go. Devin just put the next stream there, so you can just click that. And I just copied the playlist, so I will put that in there. And then if you haven't saved it yet, you can save it now. So there we go. So on that note, Jules Barber, hello. I like the timer too. It's by Pomodoro Countdown Timers, and it's the Crackling Fire. What is it called? It's Fireplace Ambiance 20-minute timer with music and alarm is what it's called. If you wanted to find it later. So yeah, all right. So welcome, Jules. We are heading over there. The next stream will start at the